There is urgent need to talk about spiritualism and to clarify about that, considering so many problems that is in the world. There are problems of war. You are we are aware that Israel-Hamas war is going on, where there is a lot of casualty. Then Russia-Ukraine war is also going on, and the other theaters of disturbances, such as in the South China Sea, in the vicinity of Philippines. Apart from war, there are other issues also of the world, issues of non-acceptance of others, issues of gross materialism, which is affecting the peace of the world. When somebody wants to sell his wares, medicines and arms to make money, not considering the fact that it will cause problems in other areas. So how does it connect to spiritualism? And then what is spiritualism? That is important to understand. So how is spiritualism will help in this matter? And what is spiritualism? How it is different from religion? If we become spiritual, what will happen? If we do not become spiritual, then what will happen? Can we stop our journey towards going to a spirit? That is also important. To understand this, at the outset, we should understand that we have all emanated from divine. That the first chapter of Old Testament says, in its Genesis chapter, it says that we have all come out of divine, and we are a small or other infinitesimal part of the divine. Rather, we are same as divine. So, going divine words, going to the cosmic spirit, going towards the cosmic spirit, is an effort in spiritualism. So we try to go towards that spirit by methods that we'll discuss. So spiritualism we can define as the process or methods by which we try to go towards our spirit, our creator, our Holy Father and Mother, Holy Ghost, because by that process only we can feel peace and clarifications will come to us, broadening of hearts will take place. Without that, this will not take place because the problems of the world are of parochialism, narrowness, materialism also. One is trying to sell arms and medicines, not considering the fact that it is causing disturbances and in other areas. So this is what is spiritualism, but uh, we have to also understand as to what if we do not become spiritual, then what are the disadvantages? We become spiritual, what are the advantages? Those things are also required to be understood by us. So going soulward, and how one goes soulward, the surest and fastest way of going soulward is by going within oneself, because the divine masters who they know everything, they have said that closest to you the divine is within you. So going within oneself, that we will also discuss how slightly as to how one can go within oneself, is going towards our creator, and that is going towards a spirit. And so moving towards a spirit, marching towards a spirit, that is spiritualism. And the method is yogic meditation, that I'll discuss after some time. That also I'll discuss. So what will it do? First of all, how it is different from religion? It is different from religion in as much as the fact is that in religion there are so many paraphernalia, so many rituals are there. But in spiritualism, you do not require rituals. It is something you try to relate and go towards your creator or father or cosmic spirit. And it is one-to-one relation between him and you, him or her. We can also remember God as a divine mother also. That is also possible. Both the methods are possible. So I told you about, and what will happen if we become spiritual? our hearts will broaden. Our, the clouds which are clouding our eyes, which are closing our eyes, which are trying to, type of dissuade us from good deeds or right deeds, rather, not only good deeds, but also right deeds. They will go away. So this is the broadening of hearts, and other things will take place. And by this method, we will be able to feel that whole of the world is related to us, and we have got a responsibility towards every living creature in the world. So, in this method, how one advances? One can advance by the method of yogic meditation, and meditation is, which is something which it is said that it was given to the world by Lord Sri Krishna, Bhagwan Sri Krishna. In his earlier incarnation, it is said that the divine masters inform us that he gave it to Vivasvan, and Vivasvan gave it to Manu, and Manu gave it to Ikshabaku, and thereafter it was given to Rajarsis of various, areas. But thereafter it was lost, and much later it was revived by the greatness of a great saint of India, Mahavatar Babaji, and who gave, and through him it came to Lahari Mahasaya, and Lahari Mahasaya gave it to world. Lahari Mahasaya requested Mahavatar Babaji that it should be shared with the householders also. Before that, it was not open to householders, but because of intercession of, or because of request of Lahari Mahasaya, the great state of India, the Mahavatar Babaji allowed its dissemination to householders also. That is why we also know it, and I'm able to talk about this because of that reason. So Bhagwan Krishna gave it, and then for becoming spiritual, one has to go for, as I have been talking to you, one has to go for yogic meditation. And when we talk of yogic meditation, we need to remember Sage Patanjali, who codified yoga, who spoke about yoga and gave the Eightfold Path. And the paths, the Eightfold Paths, he has given the steps as Yam Niyam, Asan, Pranayam, Pratyahar, Dhyan, Dharan, and Samadhi. So I think I probably have given Yam Niyam, Asan, Pranayam, Pratyahar, Dhyan, Dharan, and Samadhi. These are the 8 steps through which one merges with the eternal consciousness, that is the cosmic spirit. So he gave it, the sage Patanjali gave it in his book, which is known as Yoga Sutra. So today, remembering this, we pay our tributes to all saints and sages of various faiths, various religions, and especially to Bhagwan Sri Krishna, Sage Patanjali, Sage Vyas, who has given yoga to us. And it is also said by Divine Master, they gave yoga to us, who has given Bhagavad Gita to us. And the 4th chapter, verse 1, tells that how it has transmitted by Sri Krishna to Vivasvan, then to Manu, then to Ikshavaku, and then it has come down. So we pay tributes to all our saints and sages. And I make a very special request. And then one more thing which I want to say today is that it is not that if one becomes spiritual, he has to forsake his religion. He can continue to follow his religion, whether he is Hindu or Christian or Muslim or Buddhist or Sikh or Jain or whatever it be, or even if he is of no religion, does not follow in any religion. So he continues his belief, and thereafter he can also continue the path of a spiritual yogic meditation path. And by yogic meditation path, he goes towards the spirit who is closest to us within us. Divine masters also say that he is closest to us than the flow of blood in our veins. And divine masters have also said that if we have to find him, we have to find him inside. And if we find him inside, we will find him outside also. But if we try to find him outside, we will not be able to get him. This is one thing. So broadening, proper understanding, relating responsibility towards our all living creatures, going away from greed, anger, distress, disturbances, being away from the attitude of being coveting such certain things. These all things will wane one, when once becomes spiritual. So need of hour is not only need of hour, Saint Cecilia have said, but it is I felt it is necessary that today I talk about the spiritualism to emphasize it to solve the problems of the world. So with these words, I will dedicate this video to Bhagwan Sri Krishna and saints and sages of all religions, and request all in the humanity to become spiritual by following the, I will use the word prescribed yogic path. But there are schools which do not know yogic meditation path, but they still teach. We will have to take guard of that and follow some authentic methods. Thanks.